Buddhist philosophy, stemming from the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, offers a profound framework for understanding the nature of existence, suffering, and the path to liberation. It's often viewed as both a philosophy and a religion, focusing on practical wisdom and ethical conduct rather than a creator deity. Here are the core tenets and key concepts. 1. The Four Noble Truths. These form the bedrock of Buddhist philosophy and are considered the essence of the Buddha's teachings. The truth of suffering, dukkha. Life, in its broadest sense, is characterized by suffering, unsatisfactoriness, or unease. This isn't just about intense pain, but also the inherent instability and impermanence of all things, even joy, which is fleeting. Birth, aging, sickness, death, separation from loved ones, and not getting what one wants are all forms of dukkha. The truth of the origin of suffering, samudaya. Suffering arises from craving, tanha, and attachment. This craving can be for sensory pleasures, for existence, or for non-existence. It's rooted in ignorance, avidya, about the true nature of reality. The truth of the cessation of suffering, nirodha. It is possible to end suffering by eliminating craving and attachment. This cessation is known as nirvana, or nibbana, a state of profound peace, freedom, and the end of the cycle of rebirth, samsara. The truth of the path to the cessation of suffering, magga. The way to end suffering is by following the Noble Eightfold Path. 2. The Noble Eightfold Path. This is the practical guide to achieving liberation and is divided into 3 categories: wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental development. Wisdom, prajna, right view, or understanding. Understanding the Four Noble Truths and the nature of reality. Right intention, or thought. Cultivating intentions of nonviolence, goodwill, and renunciation. Freedom from attachment. Ethical conduct, sila. Right speech, abstaining from lying, divisive speech, harsh language, and idle chatter. Speaking truthfully, kindly, and constructively. Right action, refraining from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. Acting in ways that are beneficial and non-harmful. Right livelihood, earning a living in a way that does not harm others or violate ethical principles, e.g., avoiding professions involving weapons, harmful substances, or exploitation. Mental development, samadhi. Right effort, cultivating wholesome states of mind and preventing unwholesome ones. Right mindfulness, being fully aware of one's body, feelings, thoughts, and mental objects in the present moment, without judgment. Right concentration, developing deep meditative absorption, leading to states of calm and insight. 3. 3 marks of existence. These are fundamental characteristics of all phenomena. Impermanence, anicca. Everything is constantly changing and in a state of flux. Nothing is permanent, including ourselves and our experiences. Suffering, dukkha. As described above, all conditioned existence is ultimately unsatisfactory due to its impermanent nature. Non-self, anatta. There is no permanent, unchanging self or soul, atman, in the way many other philosophies conceive of it. The self is seen as a collection of constantly changing physical and mental processes. The 5 aggregates: form, sensations, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. 4. Karma and rebirth, samsara. Karma, actions, physical, verbal, and mental, driven by intention, create karmic imprints that influence future experiences. Skillful actions lead to positive outcomes, while unskillful actions lead to negative ones. Samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, driven by craving, ignorance, and karma. The goal of Buddhism is to escape this cycle and attain nirvana. 5. Dependent origination, paticcasamuppada. This principle explains how phenomena arise in dependence on other phenomena. It highlights the interconnectedness of all things, and how ignorance leads to suffering through a chain of interdependent causes and conditions. Key themes in Buddhist philosophy: emphasis on personal experience and inquiry. The Buddha encouraged followers to test his teachings through their own experience rather than blind faith. Non-attachment, letting go of clinging to desires, possessions, and even ideas of self, as these are sources of suffering. Compassion, karuna, and loving kindness, metta. Cultivating these qualities towards all beings is central to the path. Meditation, a crucial practice for developing mindfulness, concentration, and insight into the nature of reality. Middle way, avoiding extremes of indulgence and severe asceticism, advocating for a balanced and moderate path. In essence, Buddhist philosophy provides a comprehensive path to understanding and alleviating suffering by transforming one's mind and actions.